Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, making his way to the LFA Octagon, Toninho Marajo.
Posting a 100% finishing rate, heavy-handed. Toninho Marajo returns to Access TV in the LFA for the first time in 15 months, looking for his 8th knockout victory. Comes in with an 8-4 record with 7 big knockouts, including a 14-second knockout of Derrick Lewis at King of the Cage back in September. Faced some pretty tough competition as his opponent's win-loss
yes, he really has.
Indicates.
He really has. And, you know, you can see the 7 KOs, TKOs, 3 losses, though, by the same thing. You're going to get fireworks with this guy. Very explosive striker. Likes to come out and throw heavy leather. And if he lands, I tell you what, he's going to hurt you. Very, very powerful guy.
Marajo got a quick 32-second finish at LFA 11 against Mike Hamill.
One mistake with him and you can count your, well, you'll be sleeping, counting sheep. How's that?
That works. Marajo 1-1 in the LFA. His loss came against Corey Sandhagen at LFA 22. Of course, Sandhagen dominating now in the UFC at 3-0.
And now his opponent making his way to the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, Vince Fricilone.
Dropping the featherweight for the first time as a pro is Vince Fricilone. Solid 8-1 record. Just moved from Alaska to Denver to train at Factory X. 4-1 in his last 5.
Fricilone coming from Alaska, you know they're tough when they come from Alaska. I don't think there's anybody up there that can't fight. It is still the Wild West. Rugged folks up there, and he's faced very tough opponents and has never been finished. So this is going to be an entertaining fight.
Mark Montoya, head coach at Factory X, and Yusuf Zalal, who headlined LFA 57 last week, in Fricilone's corner. Tough loss for Zalal last week, but in good news, he did get his green card. Told me he's excited to go back to Morocco to see his mom.
Good for him.
What'd you think of that fight last week?
I thought he really showed a lot of heart. It was a very close fight. I had him winning, slightly winning, but it was close enough to go either way. Showed a lot of heart coming back in that fight because that first round was a tough one for him.
Zalal will be back. Said he's ready to get back in the LFA Octagon as soon as possible. Let's break down the numbers now for the tail of the tape. Fricilone is 24, Marajo 11 years older. Fricilone is the taller fighter and slightly longer in the arms.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA featherweight division. Brought to you tonight by Private Internet Access. For safe browsing, always use protection. Also, and combined with Route 66 Casino Hotel. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This Muay Thai Jiu-Jitsu style fighter stands 5'6", weighed in 145.8 pounds. He holds a professional record 8 wins, 4 defeats, with 7 wins coming by way of knockout, 1 via submission. Representing Fit NHB and Marajão brothers, fighting out of Souri, Brazil, Toninho Marajo. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a wrestler standing 5'9", weighed in 145.2 pounds. He holds a professional record 8 wins, 1 defeat, with 3 wins coming by way of knockout, 1 by way of submission. Representing Factory X in fighting out of Inglewood, Colorado, by way of Fairbanks, Alaska, Vince Fricilone. Your referee in charge of the action, Robert Romero.
Right fighters went over the rules before the fight. Fight clean, fight hard, fight fair. Protect yourself at all times. Obey me at all times. Go to your corners, get ready to fight.
LFA featherweight division action scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Toninho Marajo. He's got the blue tape. And
Fighter, are you ready?
Vince
Fricilone.
Fight. Red tape on his gloves. We're underway. LFA number 58. Hit us up on Twitter. Hashtag LFA58. Marajo comes out with a nasty head kick to start this fight off.
Oh, bad posture will help you eat some uppercuts. Got to be careful leaning over too far.
Body shot followed up by a knee from Marajo. 7 knockout victories, 100% finishing rate. 7 of his 8 wins coming by way of knockout. Marajo, 6 first-round finishes.
Oh!
Payment!
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Wow, right in front of us. That was brutal, brutal, brutal.
One of the most brutal knees I have ever seen, Pat.
Ducked right into it, man. That was so loud.
That could make SportsCenter tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
Toninho Marajo, his 7th first-round finish. Oh, and thankfully, Vince Fricilone is on the stool, the ringside physician checking him out.
I'm surprised they're not using a shoehorn to dig his knee out of his head. My goodness.
We will watch pretty much this entire fight.
I'm not going to say a word because I think they've got the sound.
Let's listen in.
Brutal.
Tough way to make a living. What a shot from our Access TV crew.
Wow. A lot of power.
What a finish for Toninho Marajo.
Like I was saying, one mistake with him and you go to sleep.
And LFA CEO Ed Suarez talking to Marajo. 9th career victory, but that one will be making the best knockouts of the year for sure. We're still in January. Made his pro debut in March of 2012. He's coming off a 14-second knockout in September. Makes quick work of his opponent tonight. Let's get the official time.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Robert Romero, calls a stop to the fight in just 40 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by knockout, Toninho Marajo.